Hi everybody, this is Bogus Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Iron Man 2020 figure. So before we take a look at Iron Man 2020, let's take a look at all of the accessories that he comes with. He does come with quite a bit of accessories, which is always a plus. So first up, he comes with alternate hands. He has these fisted hands that swap out to open hands, which are exactly the same as the 80th anniversary Iron Man figure. This reuses most of the parts from him, but he does have some new ones. And we get these, and they still don't have a swivel in them. Well, they swivel side to side, but they don't swivel up and down. And I really wish they would. But you can plug these in like that. You get these repulsor effects that we've seen many, many times before. And I think we've even seen them in this light orange collar, I want to say. I've lost track of how many collars and how many times this effect has been used with Iron Man figures. But you can port those into the holes in his hands pretty easily. They just port in like that. And he also has some rocket effects for his boots. So I'll go ahead and show these off. These are brand new. They look really nice, how they're that dark orange that fades into the light orange. And you just plug this into his foot like that. I think that looks really cool. I think Hasbro is reusing these effects for the Deluxe War Machine coming out in fall. I think it's fall. But we could end up seeing it earlier, you know, Hasbro. So there he is with those effects on there. He also comes with these pieces to attach to the bottom of these effects. And this looks really good. It looks like he's really taking off. It's done in that translucent orange color. There's a hole there, and you can click the other one into it. So there he is with the takeoff effects. And that looks really, really awesome. I love these new effects that Hasbro's given us. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. So the head sculpt looks really good. It's of course different than the 80th anniversary Iron Man. As you can see, how the helmets differ. I do think the pupils are a little bit too wide on the figure. But then again, you probably wouldn't be able to see them as well if they were a little smaller. And you can see he has the teeth sculpted on this armor. And it's always kind of reminded me of Jaws from James Bond meets Iron Man. I don't know, just really like this design. But there you can see the bodies are the same. This one is done in a much brighter gold color. This was done in a darker gold color. And the reds are done in a darker red color. And it has some slight marbleization to it in some areas. It's done in that shimmery kind of marbleized plastic. The torso has this new piece, and it is glued down. It's not just loose. I've seen some reviews where it's loose, and it shouldn't be because mine's glued down. It won't move at all, which is a good thing. But the gears look pretty cool. And the only sort of paint detail you get on it is the glossy red right there. And I don't think this is intentional, but mine has this really weird texturing on the gears right here. Yeah, the camera's picking that up. And I don't think it's supposed to, because if you look on the inside, it's completely smooth. And there is a slight texturing right there, but it's not as prominent as on the right side. So I'm pretty sure that is not supposed to be there, but it doesn't really bother me. And of course you get this new belt piece. It's got just a little bit of paint to it. It's very subtle, but you get that orangish colors painted in there on the belt. This isn't glued down, so it will shift up and down when you're posing him, like that. So that looks pretty funny. I wish they would have glued it down. Just moved it down to here and glued it right there. That way you could move him and it wouldn't move like that. And now that I'm looking at it up close, his left boot is a little bit darker than his right. I never noticed that till I was looking up close at it with the lights on it. And it's also a little more dull. This one's a little more shiny. It almost looks metallic, but this one kind of just looks like plastic. So yeah, that is a little odd, and something that I never noticed until I had it up this close. So now, let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look back all the way. Can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that move out all the way. The shoulder piece right here does not hinder that. He has swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow, and swivel at the wrist, they can only move side to side. The other hands that he comes with move up and down, but these don't. He has an ab crunch that can move back all the way, and crunch forward all the way. He has swivel at the waist that can move side to side. He has ball jointed hips that can just about do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. He has swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel at the boot, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and an ankle rocker. So if you have the 80th anniversary Iron Man, then you pretty much know what to expect from this figure. So now, let's do some size comparisons. First up, here he is next to the 80th anniversary Iron Man figure. Here he is next to Machine Man. Here he is next to Symbiote Spider-Man. And finally, here he is next to Death's Head 2. I believe the Death's Head that Iron Man 2020 faced off against was the first Death's Head. But I still wanted to go ahead and do this size comparison of Death's Head 2. So, overall, I would highly recommend this figure. It is really awesome. It does reuse a lot of parts from the 80th anniversary Iron Man figure, but that doesn't bother me. It is still a great figure. And you get some really good effects with him that you can use with any of the Iron Man figures. So yeah, that's definitely a plus. So yep, I'd highly recommend getting him. He is a very awesome figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.